Hey guys, in today's episode, Clash Royale's next update is dropping before the start of Season 4, CRL Fall Season is starting up real soon, and the Fisherman is actually dominating the meta. All that and more in today's episode of Clash World. Hey guys, Legendaray here, and welcome back to another episode of Clash Worlds. In this weekly show, we take a look at the most recent announcements from the Clash Royale team, the hottest topics in CR eSports, as well as what's going on in the community. Then, we'll finish off the episode by breaking down the meta and featuring my off-meta deck of the week. If you're enjoying Clash Worlds, then please leave a like, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notified of every new video that comes out. Also, go check me out on Instagram and Twitter. And with that out of the way, let's get right into the first section. New in the Arena. New in the Arena is where we find out about what the Supercell team has been up to this past week. Of course, this is pretty old news now, but the Executioner has received a third balance change in a small time span of just 5 days. In addition, the Fisherman has received a second balance as well. So for the Executioner, they're once again increasing his damage slightly and increasing his range back up to 4 tiles. This makes him have a bigger range than the Hunter, giving him that extra versatility to justify his more expensive elixir cost. In addition, his damage buff actually allows him to one-shot the Flying Machine and the Magic Archer, but it's still not quite enough to kill the Barbarians. So honestly, this is a pretty good change that I agree with. So good on Supercell for this. Fisherman also got an emergency nerf as well, with an HP decrease of 5%. This means that he will now die to the lightning spell, so that he's just not as versatile as he used to be. With him being a little bit weaker means a slight tone down in his effectiveness, as he's actually right now the most used card in the entire game after these balance changes. I mean, a 41% use rate, oh my god, that is way too much. Hopefully this 5% decrease over time will kind of help mitigate that. So again, good on Supercell for taking quick action. Also this week, we've gotten a few hints dropped from Supercell about what may be going on in Season 4 of Clash Royale. First things first, we may have some developments into clans. Yes, finally! In a Reddit post by MomSpaghetti91, he says, I'm in an active group, but our leader and co-leaders are inactive, taking up space in our group. We've talked about making a new clan a few times, but don't want to lose our war trophies and risk losing players in a changeover. And to this, Supercell actually replied, saying that we will be fixing this issue in Season 4. More news to be announced this month. Oh man, this is definitely going to be a great feature if it's implemented. I know a lot of clans where, the leader or a few co-leaders just no longer play, and it really does hinder the clan's function. There's actually a feature already in Clash of Clans where if the leader is inactive for 90 days, his leadership gets automatically passed on to the next senior active co-leader. This means the co-leader that has been in the clan for the longest amount of time. It seems like a pretty solid system, so if this is a system that Clash Royale would like to implement as well, honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Next up, in the same Reddit thread, XDIQ here asked, so can we expect a big update next season? And well, Drew actually replied. He says, I can't reveal too much right now, but we'll be dropping an update before Season 4 starts that will have a bunch of new stuff and quality of life improvements. Okay, Supercell, I see you. Now, of course, Supercell is smart by not hyping up this update, but we all love some quality of life changes. These can be small or large, but overall just make the game experience a lot more complete. So here is a list of everything that Supercell may be working on. Keep in mind that none of these quality of life changes have been 100% confirmed to be coming, but they have been hinted at on social media. This includes transparent countdown screens, ability to fast forward and rewind replays, and adding the leaked elixir infographic to replays. Alright, so those three are honestly 3 super requested features, so good on them, and I can't wait to hear more about what the dev team has as the update day draws near. And last but not least, this isn't a quality of life change, but a rework to the Witch may also be coming in Season 4 of Clash Royale. According to Drew, we actually have a cool Witch rework planned to come in October. We're currently playtesting it, it's looking pretty solid and changes some fundamental aspects of the card. Now, this is definitely going to be interesting. Now that's going to do it for New in the Arena. It's time to check out the eSports update. The eSports Update is a segment where we take a look at the new and rising pro players as well as recent eSports competitions. This week we've got some news on CRL West. Here is the schedule. As you can see, the regular season lasts from September 14th to October 20th, so can't wait to watch these new eSports teams duel it out in the arena. Now that we're caught up on the most recent eSports news, let's check out the rising rumors. First things first, we've got an amazing Clash Royale fan art by Very Rary on Reddit, and it's a VR Clash Royale table fan art. I mean, just imagine this. Both players put on a VR headset and they play imaginary cards that battle in an actual 3D imaginary arena on top of a table. This would honestly just be super duper epic. And now that we've covered the trending topics in the community, let's go ahead and break down the meta. This week, we've seen the Fisherman actually take the meta by storm, seen in P.E.K.K.A, Lava Hound, Royal Giant, Balloon, Expo, Bait, Graveyard, Giant, Golem, Sparky. I mean, I think you get the point. Overall, the meta's, pretty diverse with a balance of most archetypes, but basically every archetype has the Fisherman in it now. His low elixir cost just made him such a versatile card, and I think he's a little bit too overpowered at the current moment. Again, other than that, pretty much every archetype is in the meta, so honestly, as of now, I do like this current meta. So that's the meta for you guys. Now let's check out the off-meta deck of the week. That's right, in each Clash Royale episode, we're going to be featuring one off-meta deck that works in the current meta. This week's deck was submitted by Q&A Gaming YT, and it's a very interesting Mega Knight Hog deck with the new Fisherman. This 3.8 elixir deck requires some pretty passive play at the start, making sure you aren't making the first big commitment in the match. Of course, Hog first play is okay, but other than that, I would just wait for your opponent to make the first move. The Witch, Mega Knight, and Fisherman are the key defenders, and after a good defense, you can also provide some intense counter push value. So without further ado, let's get right into a match. Alrighty, so looks like this match here is going to be against King Empire 2 from the clan Pinoy Ako. So starting off, Hog right at the bridge. And let's see if he goes ahead and does anything. Okay, he's got a Goblin Cage, so that's definitely interesting. And that'll unfortunately take care of that Hog. Ooh, the Goblin Cage, the Goblin Brawler actually moves a lot slower now, so wow, that's actually so slow. I'm still not used to that at all. But here, I'm actually not going to play Fisherman in the back. It's actually not that great of a play, because oftentimes what just ends up happening is like the Fisherman will pull something right towards the tower, and it just doesn't work out well. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead, play that Baby Dragon right there, and ooh, he's actually going to go ahead and go with a P.E.K.K.A in the back. So obviously, I'll just go ahead and Mega Knight at the bridge, because that's a 7 elixir commitment in the back right there, and the Mega Knight's not really going to do much against the P.E.K.K.A. So here, I'm going to go ahead and use a Witch right there. He still has to respond to the Mega Knight. As you can see, he has to use that E-Wiz as well. Mega Knight will still jump onto the tower. Let's go. And that Witch will basically just completely take care of that P.E.K.K.A. So that was a very, very good trade for us right there. And we can go ahead and as well and just counter push with a Hog Rider. So here, let's actually use the Fisherman. That'll go ahead and pull the... Oh, never mind. Okay, I was going to try and pull the Goblin Brawler over, but I guess that works too. So, let's see here. That Goblin Brawler will go down. And, yeah, we'll just once again cycle a Zap real quick. So, heading towards double elixir time, this is a relatively good matchup for us. Let's just go Skarmy right there onto the Miner. That'll pretty much vaporize the Miner right there. And, yeah, 10 seconds left. Honestly, I think I'm just going to go ahead when we reach 10 elixir. We'll cycle our bats towards the back. And yeah, as they head towards the bridge, we can go ahead and play our Hog Rider. I'm pretty sure I've outcycled his Goblin Cage, and there we go. He has to use a his E-Wiz on that. So here, let's go ahead and go with Baby Dragon, and that'll hopefully distract that E-Wiz a little bit. It does split the charge just a little, but I mean, it's definitely manageable. We can definitely take that kind of damage. Here he's gonna go in right here. He's gonna go in pretty hard right here, so let's just go ahead and go Skeleton Army up top right there, and then let's go ahead and follow up with a Mega Knight on top of the P.E.K.K.A. Let's go ahead as well, go in with a Fisherman right there. That'll pull the Witch in, hopefully. And ooh, okay, that's definitely going to be pretty close right here. So this game's getting a little intense here. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead, go in with a quick Hog push right here. Because, yep, he goes in with that P.E.K.K.A. Let's go ahead and go in with our Skarmy as well. That way, the Skarmy will take care of that. That's going to force out a Zap on his end. And here, okay, we're definitely going to just completely tank that That's stuff right there. Here we're just going to go ahead and go with a Mega Knight right there. That'll take care of that P.E.K.K.A. We'll pull that Dark Prince back right there. And yeah, there we go. That should take care of that pretty well. And yeah, let's go and get a second baby dragon down. Hopefully that fisherman lives. And then we can go ahead and counter push opposite lane right here with our, once again, our Hog and our bats push right there. Hog will connect onto the tower right there. And that's going to take it down to 770 HP. So here, let's just go ahead, go right here with a witch in the back. Not sure if he's going to try and go opposite lane. No, he's going to switch lanes over. So here, I'll just go ahead and cycle a zap right there. Let's go with a baby dragon in the back, actually. And, yeah, okay. He's going to go in with a goblin cage. So let's actually go hog opposite lane. I don't know if that'll pull. I don't think it will. Yeah, unfortunately not. And, yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Let's go ahead and go in right here with a witch. He'll probably go in with a miner. Yep, there it is. And we can just go ahead and scarmy that out. Let's see here. That stuff will go down. Oh, he plays a goblin cage right there. So let's actually just go in right here. We'll go in with this and then a hog rider. We'll use the fisherman to pull whatever support he has backwards, and that should at least be a connection on the tower right there. If not, okay, tower down to 186. Okay, so that's definitely good for us right there. And he's gonna go in right here with a witch. Let's go in with our own witch right there. And okay, let's go ahead and go with the baby dragon up top. This is pretty intense. We don't exactly have a big spell. So let's see here. Let's go ahead, go in with another hog rider. Let's go in with a fisherman as well. Hopefully that can pull whatever the heck's happening right there. And let's see, Hog just needs one hit on the tower. There we go, look at that. The fisherman actually pulled that Dark Prince back. And yeah, there we go. The Hog actually managed to connect to the tower. So GG right there. That was a pretty solid match. So there we go, guys. That was the off-meta deck of the week. Definitely recommend you guys give the deck a try. It's such a fun deck to play. If you want us to make your own deck to be featured, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. But unfortunately, guys, that's all I've got time for in today's episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like down below, as well as a subscription to my channel. And as always, this is Legendaray, and I'm signing off. See you guys next time.